Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where I'm actually gonna go ahead and delve into a little bit of either hard mode or master mode. I'm probably gonna think master mode because I'm pretty sure a majority of the things that I would need would probably be available in master mode. Just I can't access a lot of master mode yet unless if I do stuff in hard mode or dark mode, but I'm pretty sure I can still just get up to where I need to go. We're starting off the Tainted Forest because I'm pretty sure with a little bit more sorted team we can actually get a good handling on this, in which if I want to do any sort of swap, I think I'm going to take out probably decent swapping out.
Do you feel the spring zephyr?
I need to go ahead and do some... Is that... Oh, I think you're talking about your... I don't know. I'm going to take that Yout. I'm going to add you in.
To crumble.
And, should I remove Burning Spice or should I add someone? I think... You, and instead... I know it might be really bold for me to do this, but...
Let's add some fire!
Especially since we'll have two magic types. So it probably won't make much sense, but I think we'll be more than set enough considering it's master mode, so we should have more than enough to deal with this. Because primarily, I just want to get these levels done, because, you know, I have to at some point. Plus, besides, there's surprisingly not much content I got. I mean, to be fair, the only other thing that I can think of is, like, I don't know, like, I guess new treasures got added, but, like,
Silence.
What else could I talk about with those? It should be a whole treasure video, and I do want to get through the entirety of the story, which that is my primary goal. Making it through the whole entirety of, like, the lore within these Pliving videos. But, of course, it's going to get a little bit more complicated the deeper that I go in, and after that, what the plugin I do. You know, I was waiting for a Tower Adventures update to drop, but I don't know when that's going to be dropping. Just so I can actually, you know, do content on that while I wait, because with Kingdom, like, surprisingly, I think everything a part of the new Kingdom update was everything that had to do with the new story. Like, that was it. Like, just a good story that you can plump out a lot of content out for. But then after that, like, other than that, all there is Cannon Run. I want you to know, before this, I was actually going to make a video trying to obtain some of the new icings that got released for Silent Salt Cookie. The problem is, they're not released yet. They might come out in a couple days, I think, because, interestingly enough, I think if you check over here in the events, not only did a new trailer drop for the icing stuff and, you know, other stuff that got added, like a new beast raid, but if I were to go up into the, I think it's the Light of Silence, because I'm at the second last page of missions right now, and right down here, it actually says unlocks in 1 day, 2 hours, and 39 minutes. So it might be something like Beast Raid or something like that, or something else. But these will be unlocked around like a day or two. So I'm assuming that will be shown off in another new update, which will be flawless in my opinion. So we'll just have to wait and see and plummet through some of these levels. Which I forgot to even say that I'll be trying to read some comments that I see for the video. Silent Salt Cookie finally releases. New update in Charcoal Cookie, because, you know, we tried to pull for Charcoal Cookie that update and saw a lot of the events that were available there. But if you want to leave a question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. Doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to comedian, that's what matters the most. And while I say that, first of all, get these dorks out of here. And a comment from Gamer Soul that says, question marks, that was the first poll. Did you do a sacrifice before making this video? Surprisingly, no. Because if I did do a sacrifice, you'd probably know about it, and I would talk about it on video. Because, you know, I like describing everything that happens in my life, because, you know, y'all my fans, y'all deserve to know what happens between my life and whatever. Block that. I feel like once that giant toxic mushroom explodes, I just die. Well, I think that's just gonna, like, don't get me wrong, I know I have millions upon millions of power. But I'm just saying, I'm very scared for it, because you have no idea. I'm gonna run into a level with that plumbing crowned K-Hound, and it's gonna slaughter me. They'll straight up slaughter me. Like, those things are just busted. Most OP, like, enemy in the game. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through more of these. Slice you down. And another comment in the meantime comes from Sonic Gamer saying, you're so much luckier than me because I've gotten through the Soul Stones. You say that, but I've actually gotten a few cookies in the past just because of the Soul Stones. So there's times when my luck does not shine through. Everyone has their peaks of, like, luck and unluckiness, and I guess this update happened to be one of my more really lucky updates, considering how fast I got, you know, not only Charcoal Cookie, but also Silent Salt as of recently.
Doubt will consume you.
My gosh, I did do a video, like a short, talking about, you know, some of the food that I saw from the escape room for Cookie Run, like the escape room that was in South Korea, and I was jealous that I wouldn't be able to try any of them. But to be fair, it's in South Korea. But it'd just be describing the foods. And of course, I did want to do a video for like, I think it's like charcoal cookie facts. Charcoal cookie or silent salt cookie facts, which I really want to do. But before I do those videos, I need to make sure that I go through the entirety of the actual lore in regards to, you know, the whole shtick going on with White Lily and silent salt. Because I know if I don't get all that, then I'm probably going to dig up some information that I don't even know of yet. And I want to try and go through all of this organically. So, with that being said, okay, I just need normal K counts here. We're still good. Just wait for those to come out. It's going to be fun. We're going to make a comeback on shorts, and it's going to be great. Now, with that being said, something in my mouth. Hold on, let me get rid of this real quick.
Silence.
A little slip of water doesn't hurt nobody. Anyways, Truthless Recluse also left a comment saying, question of the day, I feel like the new event is kind of, you know, with the Cariads and stuff, like, it's genuinely really fun, but episode 11 BC is my favorite edition just because the story is so unexpected. That's fair, the story is very unexpected, especially with all, like, the past references I've seen so far, and as far as I know, there's probably going to be a lot of, like, lore that's going to happen, like, near the end. Like, super serious stuff, and, it's just gonna be so awfully fun.
Death will consume you.
So fun for the camera, so fun for the content. Nope, you're not gonna get me like that. Hit him with a moon. Bam. Perfect. And then, just the screen gets cut off right before we see the moon just get sliced in half.
Was that it?
Perfect. Alright, another comment I do see comes from Prior Sand saying, Ray Chase did an amazing performance, which is kind of a given because of his work in voice acting. Nuvolette, Sakuna, Tengen, Almond Cookie. Are we forgetting the first cookie that they voiced in here? Because that's also something they did. They voiced Plumbing Almond Cookie, which because of that, one of the first cookies a lot of people decided to simp over, and then bam, guess what? Oh, by the way, if you saw that, there was a little dialogue between Shadow Milk and Silent Salt where I think Silent Salt said, like, don't try and get in my way. And then Shadow Milk was like, I'm just trying to help over here. Which I guess makes sense, but I gotta do a video on that. Just like a cool short or like, you know, the Beast quotes whenever they're sent out in battle. Because I do want to turn that into a short where, like, not only is it them out in battle, but, like, all the conversations between the Beast cookies between each other. At least between Silent Salt. But, I don't know, it just seems like something that people might take interest in because of, you know, Silent Salt being new and all. So you gotta see all the new dialogue, the new content. What makes Silent Salt so silent? And I don't think it'd be the fact that they'd be salty. To be fair, that wouldn't make a lot of sense for him. He's just salty all the time, which is why he kills all of his minions. I shouldn't be joking about that, considering that's literally, I'm joking about, I know it's fictional, but, like, I'm basically joking about a mass genocide that happened. And hey, you take what you can get. By the way, interestingly enough, went from Affogato, then to Caramel Arrow, like, are these, like, in conjunction, like, who's, like, released within certain updates? Because, like, I don't know when Cherry Blossom came out, but, like, no, these must be in conjunction with, like, an update, like, you know, the two cookies from Chocolate Kingdom, like Cherry Blossom is filler, then Wild Berry, Crunchy Chip, Financier, all part of the Cookie Odyssey, then Cream Unicorn, and then Captain Caviar, and then Candy. Yeah, these are all conjoined with, like, an update, because Candy Diver and Captain Caviar, like, they released alongside, like, of each other, and I know that for a fact. And also, the really good part about having to clear these master mode levels is that I get access to the Soul Stone, or not even Soul Stones, the Soul Cores, which are basically the Ascended Stones that you need for not Awakening, because to awaken a cookie you need Soul Stones. Silence. To ascend a cookie you need Soul Cores, which are basically the same thing, but just in a plate of gold. So basically, just do the same thing that you've been doing with the cookies, except again. But with these should be an easy way to help me farm for those, just so I can buff up some other cookies, just to get some, I don't know, benefits, like cookie bonds or something. By the way, cool thing to note, there's actually a brand new cookie bond that I didn't even notice that they added for the Citrus Squad. So if you're able to upgrade Lemon Cookie, Lime Cookie, Orange Cookie, and Grapefruit Cookie, you can actually get some better upgrades for each one of them, as long as, you know, as well as the cookies that you, like, fight alongside with, because they get, like, HP buffs, defense buffs, attack buffs, and just a bunch of other useful things, as long as you can max promote them, which is very helpful. Anyway, after that level, by the way, whenever I do these videos, I try and go through half of the world, so we'll see if we get up to, like, 515 or something like that. Because are there 30 levels in here? I just want to check. 28, so I guess I'd have to stop at, 14, I guess? Yeah, still, it's a decent amount of levels. Anywho, No cake count yet. And back to the a couple of other few comments. There's one from Plebing Shampy saying, "So peak. This story is so sad." I'm interested because I haven't even reached the end of the story yet, so that's gonna. To be fair, it's already sad with the amounts of death and like what White Lily, Charcoal, and Pastry Cookie's going through. But like, man, you are right when you say it is sad. And also, Marshadow Activity says, "Hehehe, he be Marshadow incarnate." I don't think Shadow Milk, or not Shadow Milk, Silent Soul is Marshadow incarnate. Probably because they have a sword. I mean, let's just be honest. As far as I remember, isn't Marshadow like a Ghost Dark type? They ain't Dark Steel, so just bear that in mind. Also, Stickman S says, "Forget the rest of the beast. Silent Salt Cookie became my absolute favorite one. I owe Silent Salt an apology." Well, you said a apology, so be sure to fix your grammar, because I'm pretty sure in regards to Silent Salt, he's definitely a little bit more proper, so you don't want to do any sort of misspelling. But we're heading the stairs. It's a good thing that we're not Dark Chocolate Cookie, or Dark Cacao Cookie. You know, either or, maybe like father, like son. Also, Orange Juice says, "Question of the day, Silent Soul himself and the new lore shocked me tenfold," which I'm not going to spoil because I want you to be shocked as well. I know, there's a lot of, like, stuff that I cannot wait to see in the story. And I'm only, like, I think by the time I'm recording this video, I'm only, like, a bit halfway through the world.
Doubt will consume
Like, sheesh. And I'm probably going to have only, like, 2 more videos left for the story. At least as far as I can think. But, like, it's going to be really insane. It's just pure insanity. And I hear how Silent Soul go like, "Huh," or "Huh," something like that. Is that him also go like, "Huh"? I don't know. Just the weird slide sounds of Kingdom. Sometimes you can't take it for granted. You gotta remember, there's voice actors say like, "All right, say these lines. Okay, can you make a jump sound?" Huh! All right, now can you make a sound where it's like something similar, but like you're like sliding? Sure, that's good enough. Oh, my bad. Fix that. No worry, you didn't see any sort of thing error whatsoever. Love Narabera says first. Well, thank you for being first in the video, I guess. Leonard Geode says, "Question of the day. I like that Silent Salt is now in the game because he's my favorite beast." He's definitely a lot of people's favorite beast, and that's definitely no understatement. Everyone has been hyping this cookie up probably just about as much as Silent Salt. I feel like in regards to the hype, like from least hype to most hype, it was, in my opinion. And this is just from, like, a census of, like, the audience. In my opinion, it goes from having least hype to most hype, like I mentioned, Mystic Flower, Burning Spice, Eternal Sugar, and it's basically tied between Shadow Milk and Silent Salt. Maybe Shadow Milk was a tiny bit more hype because he's, like, the face of the beast, but Silent Salt has just as much, like, major hype behind him. I feel like something that carried Eternal Sugar's hype more was the fact that, like, at first in the story, she linked so well with Hollyberry. And they seemed to have something good going on, but then when Eternal Sugar showed her true colors, then Hollyberry was like, "Yeah, sorry, we have to break up." And she's just like, "What? No!" And then that's how she lost everything. She's kind of blinded by Love and Essence. Did you know that her voice actor, Eternal Sugar Cookie's voice actor, did this thing where, like, someone said, like, "Hey, can you ask Hollyberry to, like, marry you?" And she actually, like, said that. I'm not even joking. That's, like, real. If I could find that, I would legitimately, like, do a little sprite animation with that. And, like, it'd be shocking, but people would actually be interested in that because of the voice. I mean, some people got it. I've done that before with, like, other quotes. You know, like from what Nutmeg Tiger done. Even back in the past with something that Almond Cookie said on stream. But there actually is one short I want to make like a while back, but I completely forgot about it. It's when Stormbringer Cookie literally read my message, the voice for them. And very happy still that she read my message. Made me super happy that they said that out loud. But it basically involves self-injury because I was saying like, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna wear like a metal rod hat so I can catch your attention. I made the admin start worrying for me. What do you? I'm completely. Listen. I'm not trying to hurt myself. It's my way of being witty. Like, who would actually think? Oh my god. To be fair, I would say who would be stupid enough to actually do what I want to do and walk out in the middle of like a thunderstorm with a metallic hat and like get shocked. But then again, I literally just finished watching a video about like 3,000 crystals. Oh, that's a banger. Anyway. I literally just watched a video where it was like these really, really stupid, like, TikTok, like, challenges. like trendy TikTok challenges that were stupid, like the Blackout Challenge, like the Angel of Death Challenge, like the plumbing Scalp Head or like Wax Face Challenge, or like NyQuil, or is it NyQuil or Benadryl Challenge, like things that could literally involve like death. And whoever thinks that it's a good idea to do any of those, stop. You know what's better than doing content? Plumbing life. Life is a gift, and you can't just throw it away doing this stupid challenge. That's like if I woke up one day and was like, you know what? I know something that's gonna get me major views.
The light guides my
The gas threat challenge. What you do is you pour a bunch of gas around yourself, and then you see how close you can light a match, and see how close you can get near your body without lighting. Because the moment that you light that, you die. Man, I can only imagine, man, the death rates aren't going to go up at all. I can only imagine who, like, very brave person would want to do something like that. Because they wouldn't be stupid, it would be naive, it would be brave, it would be heroic. That's the type of content that we're at right now. Seriously, but to be fair, like, I don't know what makes me hurt harder. Content like that or content that uses AI. Because I want you to know, I saw this channel the other day, which I should get to over some other comments, but like, I'm just going to point this out. I saw this other channel that like entirely based itself upon like AI stuff, where I thought it was like, okay, where's the real part of the video? Because I could tell this is AI. None of it was real. The AI voice wasn't real. The whole video portion wasn't real. It's all fake. And I'm not upset by that. If you want to make AI content, I guess I can't stop you, but it's the fact that nothing in like their channel, the descriptions, tags or something. I don't think I could check tags. I don't have anything that I could check, but like not even in like the channel description. Doesn't even have anything that goes around AI. It just really like any sort of warning would like, you know, make it interesting. At the very least, they should separate like AI content from real ones. Like, come on. By the way, there's a lot of comments on this video, but seriously. Also, Juliana left a comment saying, kind of strange that we didn't get a beast raid since we got beast raid for the other beast. The thing is, you're right, but we're going to be getting one that's coming very, very soon. So, it's going to be like the beast raid, you know, Silent Wars or whatever the flip it is. All I know is there is a beast raid coming soon, along with a couple other things like a Silent Salt icing set, which I tried to make a video on, but it wasn't released yet. But it should be coming very, very soon, so don't you have to worry about that. So, be calm. We'll all be okay. This update really come out like 5 or 6 days ago, because like, my gosh, it's coming so soon. Anywho, slash these plebs out, slash these dorks out, you are not getting near me. And also another comment from Gamer Soul that says, I never expected for Silent Salt to have a British accent, but well, we're here. And there's also, is that my drawing? It might be, I mean, it could be. Maybe it could be. I love showing off the fan art. It's probably one of my favorite pieces just because of how, like, intimidating it looks. I love the 9s that you can see in the eyes. Like, seriously, I love that. I always thought about doing a fan art contest, if I'm being honest, but I didn't want to make it so that I preferred anyone else's fan arts over the other. Like, I love everyone's fan art. That's why I don't want to do, like, some sort of a fan art contest, because, like, there's going to be some who are just, like, you know, 12, they're young, and they don't have the best equipment, but then they're going to be compared to someone who's, like, 26, and they're going to have, you know, like, insane, like, they're going to have drawing tablets, and, like, they're going to be, like, high professional in that regard, and that's why I don't want to do many comparisons that'll leave many artists in the dust. Like, I love all fan arts. I just don't want to make it so that I'm comparing one to another. I'm not going to compare apples to oranges, and more specifically, I'm not going to compare gold to dirt. And the thing is, dirt's still good. You use it to grow plants, and it's really sweet. Like, you use it to help grow things. It's amazing. You walk on it.
Will consume you.
Everything has their own uses, despite how some people think things do have more use than others. And to be fair, they are right. Some things may be more useful than others. I mean, if that was the case, then, you ever heard of a multi-tool? There's a lot of those around there. And the more that there are, there's a lot more to go around. Anyway, there's only one more wave that we can get through, then we can happily end the video. And, yeah, just block them all out. Good explode. Literally just, all I see is just red, blue, and yellow. Everything was just all over the place.
Whoops.
But we basically gained just about, like, if we went through, like, if one level gave us 150 crystals, and we went through 14, that's like, what is like, okay, separate that by 7, well, like, 2,100 crystals, and that's not even including, like, the 3,000 we just got. We basically made like, around, like, 5,000 crystals in this one thing alone. This is why doing these master levels is good. Why couldn't I have told myself that in the future? But we're officially halfway through, so we'll go ahead and end the video right here. So if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Your Run YouTube sub for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to, that stuff like I mentioned before, and also, sorry, I'm trying to get used to my new outro and stuff, but there's a link to my new merch store, the Plum Market, and also a link to my YouTube memberships where just $1 a month, where you can go ahead and see an exclusive content. I actually uploaded something today, that's cool. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.